Hey there guys, Frankomatic here, and this is Keystone Kapers. Score to beat is 35,000. I can almost guarantee you I'm not going to get it. Object of the game is to catch the criminal. You have 3 lives. There's a timer running down. If the timer runs out, I believe you lose a life. You get 100 points for every second left, and the various obstacles will either take away some time or kill you, depending on which one it is. The balls just take away some time. As you go, more things get added. The loot gives you 50 points for picking it up. A nice bonus, but not really necessary. Also, no, you cannot use the elevator to get in front of the criminal. Well, you can, but he just turns around and starts running the other way. So you can't cheat the system, so to speak. He is coded to always move away from you. New obstacle. Carts. They just constantly loop forever. From one side of the screen to the other. I believe they just cost time. The weird electric radiator things also just cost time. I believe the next level up is the one that we will start getting death objects. Now, the secret to score in this one is to catch the criminal as fast as you can. Obviously, seeing as that is the point of the game. These planes will cost you a life if you touch them. Don't touch them. Ah, crud. Well, I screwed that up. Screwed that up twice, I'm going to lose my first life, probably. I might be able to salvage this. Always remember for the planes, you gotta duck twice. Also, while you're in the elevator, obviously, you are completely safe from danger. I might be able to pull this off. Not going to get a good score for it. In fact, smart money might have made it a better idea to, Oh. Good. Well, I might as well lose this life now. Yep, he's free. Okay, let's try it again. In terms of getting a score, it was probably a better move to just lose that life anyway. Now, arguably, it would probably be a little faster to go for the stairs here instead of waiting out the elevator. But I've made my decision. And as you saw, if you get in front of him and he goes downstairs, the only way to get back downstairs is through the elevator. So I did shave a little bit of time off of there. It's not much. Honestly, if you are planning to use the elevator and it's not in the right spot on the first floor, it's probably better just to skip it. Oh well, we've got him this time. The fact that there's no break makes this a little trickier. Man, I didn't think I was going to catch that elevator. Notice that the criminal doesn't seem to speed up very much, if at all. I guess that's intended to be the balancing factor. Because he cares not for these obstacles. He can just run right through everything with no problem whatsoever. Really, I guess if you're looking for a comparison game, the closest thing to this would probably be Pitfall. That's the most similar sort of thing I can come up with on the top of my head, at least. Actually, it looks like if you are on the screen with the criminal, whatever obstacles were supposed to be there just kind of go away. Whoa. I think I might have reached the limit of my abilities here. I'm getting a little too slow in my old age. I'm gonna just eat this one. In other news, I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicle X, and if you have a Wii U, I highly recommend you pick that up. It's really good. And I botched it. Botched it again. Man, I am absolutely no good at this difficulty. Now, maybe he does get a little faster. I think this is going to take too long to get back up there. Yeah. Alright, last life. We are definitely not getting him, or not getting this patch this go. Maybe this time. Bad jumping does not help the chances. I think we got him, though. Oh, hey, an extra life at 20,000 points. I actually did not know about that. As you might have been able to guess from my showing. This life is probably lost. Maybe we can get him. Oh man, it's gonna be close. I probably should not have waited here. I make poor decisions, though. Oh, maybe I can actually work this out. No! Well, it's over. Apparently he gets to cheat and teleport as soon as he gets to the stairs. That's cool. Wait a minute, the obstacles aren't the same this time. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know there was a randomization factor to this. This actually ended up being a fairly decent showing. I might be able to do it on take 2. Whoop. I might have been able to do it on take 1 if I hadn't screwed up rampantly 2 times in a row. Dealing with those balls is awful when there's 2 of them. Slows you down a lot. I don't know why I did that. Wait a minute, there was a 1-up at 30,000? Was there a 1-up at 10,000 that I totally didn't notice? That's totally possible. Shit. I panicked. I did the wrong thing. Oh man, that is so close. Well, I botched it twice. That's probably the end. That's definitely the end. I'm going to just kill myself so I can start round 2. Alright. Since this one takes a while, I think I'm only going to do 2 tries at it. And I botched it immediately. Good. If I lose too quickly, maybe I'll, try a 3rd one. But if it goes as long as the last one did, I think 2 is probably enough. That was really close. And again, I've got nothing else to do. Maybe I should just do 3, stick to the rules as I wrote them, so to speak. I'm sure you guys are fine with watching like an hour and a half of frickin' Keystone Kapers, the best game on the Atari 2600. That is not a true statement. It's an okay game. I remember playing it a lot as a kid. As you can probably tell, I was never really any good at it. Not having a lot of luck with the elevator being in sync this time. The fact that he gets to, god damn it, teleport down the stairs doesn't really help. Actually makes going to the top floor almost completely useless. See, I'm pretty certain I'm not going to get it this time either. I don't know why the elevators are so wildly out of sync this time when everything was pretty much perfect the last time. Maybe taking a hit threw it off. I don't know why I did that. It didn't let me catch up to him appreciably faster. Oh well. Maybe the maximum amount of lives you can hold is 4, 3, and the life 0. And the reason I didn't notice it the first time was because I passed 10,000 with a full set. I'm sure somebody will be able to answer that question. Having to duck under the planes adds a lot of time to the chase. I guess that's the point, though. Much like many score attack games in the life cycle of the Atari, it's way better to go for point to try and do very well on the early rounds. When you have a better chance of getting the max bonuses than it is to extend the game out more than necessary. This might be life 1 down the toilet. Well, it definitely is, because I completely screwed up trying to get into that elevator. Oh, you know what? I figured it out. It's not that it's random. It's that getting hit puts you back a level. Also, losing that life seems to have fixed the elevator state for me. For max point bonus. I guess the true pro strat in Keystone Kapers, and that answered my research question too, is to reset until the elevator spawn is good. Game the system, because it'll game you if you don't game it. I'm gonna go on a limb. This might be just because I'm bad, but it really does kind of feel like the elevator timing being on your side is kind of necessary to be able to get the patch in this. Welp. I should probably just lose this life at this point. But I'm gonna try, damn it. Okay, which way is this going? Up? Yep. And it's over. And the elevator spawns are all screwed up again. So yeah, you gotta play perfect, basically. That's rough. Perfection is not really my gig. I do have an idea, though. He's in just the right spot, but this might actually work out. Yep. Still not great, but at least I can catch him. Very cool foul. Man, my reflexes are really bad today. The worst part about the double balls is that it legit kind of feels like the right thing to do might just be hit them. You lose time for it, but it seems like you lose less time than you do for waiting. Speaking of waiting. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch him. I think I'm going to run out of time. I'm definitely going to run out of time, but gotta make the attempt. Yeah, there's no chance. You know, let's test my theory. Let's just ram face first into that. It's okay to lose that life, because if I can catch him, I'll get the life back. Or I'll fuck up the plans. That's fine. Yeah, this attempt is over. This attempt is definitely over. I might as well just lose, and I think I will do a third take, just because I said I would. Alright, now let's do this without screwing this up. Oddly enough, it looks like the single balls are timed, so if you're running full blast, at least at the slow speed, you will get to them at just the right time to be able to need the jump. But if you falter, the timing gets screwed up. Again, the elevators are out of whack. So by not getting it the first time, as far as I can tell, I've made it so that I basically will not be able to get the badge. I messed up my one and only chance. It was so close, too. I think that's the worst part. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. How long does it take? We got here at about 46 seconds. The full cycle looks like it's about 5 or 6 seconds, maybe 7. Maybe I'll watch the video and see how long it takes to run across both floors. I bet it might actually still be a little faster to wait for the elevator. No, it looks like it's going to be about the same. Yeah, it's still in the 24, 25 range when I caught him, so not really a difference. Now he's moving a little faster, though. It might save a couple of seconds to actually wait it out. Actually, here's another idea. This is definitely going to be slower, but since I can still do it fairly easily. Let's just ride it up there. Yeah, that's definitely not bonus efficient, but it works. Oh, and actually, that has made the thing spawn on the top floor, which means I might be able to... I think I took too long. Oh, nope, I made it. It looks like if you can pull that off, it will get the elevator into a more agreeable spawn cycle, which is kind of nice. As long as you don't goof. Anywhere on the run-up. Yeah, this will bump me up a couple of 1,000 points. Gotta learn them game systems. Game theory, I guess. Alright. I goofed. And that goof has cost me everything. Yep, that's it. Now at this point, might as well see if I can game the system here. If I can do this and still catch him at least, it'll be a little more progress. It's going to be close though, I might not be able to do it. And having to ride the escalator when he just gets a teleport really sucks. No, I botched it again. There's only one thing to do. And he made it, son of a... Oh hey, the elevator was going up that time. Maybe I can die and completely screw it up. Good. That's it, it's over. That's definitely it. Well, I have failed this challenge, and it's entirely my own fault. I'm just not good enough. Oh well. Can't win them all, I guess. That's what we're here to teach you. Sometimes you're just not good enough to complete the challenge. Therefore, you should never try at anything in life. I'm pretty sure The Simpsons made that joke way before I just did. Now, at least I can nab this guy one more time. I might be able to get a life back if I don't screw up. Continue on the path of justice. I'll definitely get that life back. I think it might be too little too late for the badge, though. Oh yeah, as best I can tell, it looks like really the way to handle the double balls is to just run into them in that first screen and accept your fate. If you want to get a decent score, at least. And yeah, it definitely looks like if you run into a room with the criminal, whatever was supposed to spawn there won't. And wow, I botched that really hard. Yep, that one's over. The problem with running into the balls strategy is that if you screw up anywhere else, that's basically it. I don't think I'll get in there fast enough to dodge the planes, unfortunately. Yeah, no. Honestly, dodging the planes is probably one of the biggest time savers. No! Well... Oh, no. No! Welp. That's it. I lose again. At the same freaking spot. That is super annoying. Oh well. All because it wouldn't let me in the elevator. Anyways, I guess that's it. Maybe luck will be on my side next time. Later.